Rambo stated that it is not Mohbad's case. It is the phone forensics, the 3 seconds that was moved. So it's been, people are casting aspersions, but from the Alubas family, we've not heard anything.
A second question is this: from what you said, you spoke about the police setting up a 13-man panel. Among the panel, you have paralegals, you have forensic guys, those who, yes, forensic guy, investigator, etc. Now, if the police did set up a 13-man team and you have forensic personnel among them,
right,
would you then say, or as the police at any time confirmed to the Alobas team that they have not done any form of forensic on this case?
Okay, so around
or they have?
I mean, they have not confirmed they've done it, and that's what Baba Mohbad keeps saying. He keeps requesting that the phone forensics needs to be done. I mean, that is a great way to establish who said what and what was said. That's another way. You understand? Now, you know, the last one that championed him was when the driver stated that he received a call around 12 on Tuesday that he should go and report himself to the station. Then Darosha stated that he called Mohbad all throughout on Monday. He did not pick up his call, but on Tuesday, 11:45. You understand? These are angles that we keep saying, okay, with all of this, if phone forensics will analyze that,
I'm sure accountability.
Yes, it's a phone accountability.
Yes.
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 So I mean, this list of the people that were constituted, I think I have a copy of the list and names, and the only people I recognize
no. Bayo, we don't need to know the team, please.
Okay.
It's okay. Information release is okay. I don't want to know. Now, my next question is this: during the time Mr. Muiwa came out, I saw the extract on Mr. Loba's platform talking about how they spent money. He mentioned they spent a certain amount on forensic. What forensic was that? Knowing that, wait, Bayo. Knowing that legally in Nigeria today, no individual has the right to do full forensic without court order or by the police. Even police will get the court order. So as an individual, you can't get whatever you do. You might do it behind the scene, but it is not legally it's not tenable because you need to be authorized by the law, and it is police that will do it. But when Mr. Miwa was doing his own accountability of what was spent, he mentioned a certain amount was spent on phone forensic. And when you were talking, you said someone has advised you for NCC, which I did advise someone like that last year when someone sent me a long episode that I should see if phone forensic is doable. And I guided that person that you cannot do such thing under Nigeria law. Even if you do it, you can't say it out. And I don't think anybody will help you. But now that you have been guided legally the way you spoke, which I so much appreciate, what was that cause for that Mr. Miwa now spoke about, that he did a phone forensic?
Forensics, there was an action made, and a lawyer, one of the Baba's legal team was actioned on that job, which is phone forensics for just Mohbad's phone, and a documentation was needed to complete that action. So Baba Mohbad was requested to submit a copy of the death certificate of Mohbad as part of the documentation required, but he was not able to get the death certificate. So he was advised to talk to the commanding officer in charge of death of Mohbad to get a written document stating Mohbad died and that is still under investigation, and part of what is required or needed as far part of the family is phone forensics. So, but when my Mohbad got to the station, it was turned back. It was embarrassed, and in fact, that was where the statement generated from. Shenini Omoshemkuni, Shenini Sheni Lokwata Oshenjani. That is the day that statement generated from. Personal Mohbad iCloud.
Very quick one from me, which I asked earlier.
So,
sorry about that.
It's always a quick one.
Wait now. IT guy, no interject. Nobody interject.
Was there an attempt to hack Mohbad's phone?
I no go agree. That no attempt. There is no attempt. Bayo. So it is safe to say that the amount Mr. Miwa stated about phone forensic is not the general phone forensic people were clamoring for. It was just on Mohbad's phone.
Yes, exactly. Even the one the critical thinkers did was not the general. It was for Mohbad.
Okay.
We never extended our search beyond Mohbad. We just wanted to know.
Thank you very much.
What the last time he used his phone, the last message he sent, who he sent it to, whatever it is on his phone. Maybe there's.
But you were not successful at the end of it.
Yeah, it was not successful.
It wasn't successful at the end.
In both angles, it was not.
My last question. I believe you are aware of the current audio that is going around, released by Lagata, with regards to Mr. Aloba being touched, or being beaten, or being slapped, whichever nomenclature would be used by Mr. Guresi sometime last year. What is your opinion about it? And would you condemn that act? Or it is something that has been resolved in-house already?
Okay, so the audio, in the quest to seek justice, Mr. Aloba Joseph has given a lot of people chances, opportunities to speak, to interact, and is listening to a couple of advices. And in that regard, people take that opportunity to record the recording about Mohbad started as early as December, because I know there was one I heard around that December of 2023. It became a norm for some people. Now, I want to ask this question. What is the reasons? What is the equations to record somebody you try to help? Number one. Number two, what is the audio saying exactly? I listened to that audio. The real audio is on Celeste's platform. I just listened to it 2 days ago, because people will say, play it again, rewind it, forward it, because a lot of people are anxious. They want to listen. They want to be sure, But I listened to one myself on Celeste's platform. Is on his platform. Is it Cele or Aduke's page? The one, you can go there and listen to it. It is different from what I'm hearing. And before I even listened to that audio, we did our findings. Nothing of such happened. And if 2 or 3 people are saying nothing of such happened, I should believe them against somebody. Now, why will I believe these 3 people against this one person? I'll look at the integrity, the personality of this individual. This is a controversial, low zero integrity individual that has been always in the middle of controversies. It's been in casting aspersions. So if at the end of the day, this individual is coming up to bring out something, I should question that.
Yeah, Mr. Bayo,
Please hold on. Go on.
Okay. No. Gurasi, don't talk. Your time is up.
Hold on. Yeah, you just get up here. You can't just jump in. People are ahead of you.
My one, just 30 seconds. I don't have much time to.
Not 30 seconds. Not 30 seconds. You follow protocol, sir.
Grace, please hold on.
I'll finish.
So, like I said, I mean, I will believe 3 people vote against this person. Now, like I said, integrity. Who is this individual? What is his stake? I mean, I don't know. I listened to the audio again, and my case was settled. It's about 3 or 4 minute video. Is on, I think it's Sele Aduke King's platform. It's newly updated. You can listen to it at your own leisure time, and you can come back and say, this is what you heard, without anybody interjecting. So, I mean,
quickly, let me just
wait a minute, Lady Chan.
You guys are not going to let me.
1 minute, please. Lady Chan would like to clear her name.
By saying this, so
1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please.
Last question.
1 minute, please. Lady Chan would like to clear her name because Bayo did mention her name. She only needs a second. Go ahead, Lady Chan.
Thank you so much, Stargazer. Good morning, Bayo, everyone. Please, you mentioned my name here wrongly. You quoted me wrongly. So I need to correct that because I know your critical thinkers and others are here, okay? What I said on Papariano's platform is that your missed 3 seconds video has been moved to Abuja, not Mohbad's case.
What did I say? What did I say wrong?
You said that Shan said that Mohbad's case, that's what you said.
No, I said Papariano stated that there's no way Mohbad's case will be moved. There's no way they're going to move it 3 seconds without moving Mohbad's case. You said
no, but that's not what you said. Sorry, you said Chantel. You heard from Chantel.
Okay, Shan, what you said was that it was the 3 seconds that was moved. And Papariano is saying, okay, sorry.
Thank you, that's where I came up.
Okay, sorry. The case,
that's why I came up. Thank you.
Yomi told you it was 3 seconds video that was moved. But Papariano now stated that there's no way they'll move the 3 seconds without moving Mohbad's case. So only Yomi can prove.
That's it too.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Please.
We have got to declare it
properly.
Bayo.
Right.
Let me allow IT guy to drop in his question.
Please,
but before he drops in the question, this is what I want to say. Landing. That audio on Sunday, IT guy was there. We listened to it up to like 10 times. And when we analyzed that audio, we weren't analyzing who recorded, who did not record. We only analyzed an action. And it was an action that was analyzed that we, even in the case of Mohbad, bullying is one cardinal point that was very conspicuous.
Mr. Aristocrat.
Mr.
Aristocrat.
Wait, sir.
That video
wait, sir. Let me
like
just finish, sir. Let me finish, sir. Wait, sir. They got it from either Sele or Aduke that they played that day and they slowed it down. Because initially, I did not agree that someone was slapped. I didn't agree because I did not hear the slap. But the day I first heard it, and I said, I don't take this serious, they had to play it over and over for me to hear it. But this is what I want to say. It was the action that I was commenting on, not the recording. So, and that is what I just want to put out there. Thank you very much, Bayo, for obliging my questions. Go ahead.
Can I say something to that?
Hold on, Gurexi. Let's finalize this one because there is something Bayo Billion said earlier. And when he said it was Mohbad's iCloud. Now, my question to you, Bayo Billion, did anyone within your supervision and your engagement attempted to hack either Mohbad's phone, the iCloud, or anybody's phone at all? Did you guys get involved in any form of hacking in any form or shape?
I believe somebody came out on, there's a particular guy that has been speaking about it in the last 2, 3, 4 days. He's been running around all platforms, sharing that information. You can address him or ask him that question, please. I want to move away from that. It's my past. And
so you have no knowledge of it. Is that what you said? You don't have any involvement or
it's my
knowledge.
past. There's somebody that has evidences. I mean, he was displaying evidences.
Oh, you just don't want to talk about it then.
I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Thank you.
But there's a guy you can ask. Yeah, he's been sharing.
Petsketch. Is it Petsketch?
Yeah, somebody's writing it in the comment section. Yeah, you can talk to him
it's
anyway.
Petsketch. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
okay. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Bayo. Just for clarity's sake, and for the sake of those who are confused and are so gullible to apply wisdom to everything. I'm sorry if it sounds as an insult. Good morning. I didn't intend to insult anyone. Despite several insults I've received from every dictum and Harry, I take it as compliment. At no time did I ever raise my hand to aggressively or angrily touch our wife. At no single time. Whatever manipulations, whatever series of recordings modeled together to come up with whatever that is confusing those who cannot apply wisdom to whatever that they are being fed. Well, I will say that I had an argument with Mohbad only once in Abuja. And that was after Ayaminka and Chairman visit, that I was being labeled as a traitor and calling me several names. I challenged Mohbad that, why didn't you tell me it is this person that was calling? I did not recognize Chairman until later in the day, as in, let me say, very early the next morning, when Lagata was calling. And I vented my anger on Baba that, why didn't you tell me? You know, you were here together. Whatever happens to you, I will be held responsible. He did not tell me until I saw them that I got to know that I am Ninka in this place. How did they know? How did she know? And I vented my anger. Going to Baba's house, it was a mutual, and you could see that the person on the call was just smiling. Baba, hey, I to kidnap me. House arrest. It was just, but the mix up of voices was used to deceive and to confuse the people. I've never, for once, if I had slapped Baba, you'll have heard his voice, you'll have heard him even shouting, even the wife will have screamed out. And when I got to our house, let me tell you this, for those whom I care to understand, Baba's house is like a two buildings attached together. They always sit outside. And I've never, that argument couldn't have happened outside. I've never stepped my feet into a guy's personal house. I always sit outside and we say what you want to say, probably in the car or under the tree in front of the house. You see, I don't know what any explanation, but because Bayo is here and I heard so many comments and I heard the discussion going on. I had to come up and say, look, for the last time that I will say, and there was a time some people were ganging out that they want to petition me, they want to do this. Please, God will give them the grace. I would like it to happen. I would like it to happen. At no time, I repeat, at no time have I raised my hand. And even a small child, it's difficult, but I am not a bully and I'm not violent. I am a critic of bullying and assault. I will never do that. So all those who are whatever recordings you are sharing within yourselves, well, continue with it. But as long as I know myself and the person being taken as subject of harassment is telling the whole world that this person had has no time touch me or harass me. They are saying, you are Yahweh, and the wife will be looking like that in front of his house. Come on, let's apply wisdom to whatever we say. And that is what is killing
Did you
Nigerians.
ever say that you will beat him in front of his son?
Did I ever? You know what, Sele? I don't owe you any explanation, and I will not answer your question. Someone else can ask.
I'm not saying you
Someone
will
else
make
can ask that
an
question.
It's a
If you
simple
have any
question.
question, tell someone that is
Sele, calm down.
tell
Sele, calm
someone
down.
that is
Sele, leave it alone. He does.
That is how they used to do anyway.
African TV, you can ask. If another person in this house asks that question,
Guresi.
I think I will answer.
Guresi.
Yes, sir.
Guresi.
Yes, sir.
Let me quickly say
Yes, sir.
Number one.
Okay.
Let me quickly do this. You know, around last year, when Lagata raised unnecessary alarm, that is what I think, about the visit of Chairman and Ayaminka to Baba. He was the one that raised that
exactly
alarm. Because I saw him on his live that day.
Yes.
That Baba
And
is
he
under
called me,
siege. He's making noise, and everybody
he
was
was
panicking.
accusing me, challenging me that and when let share a year ago, if anything happened to her,
Don't worry,
you go for it. You are this, you are that.
Just let me make
Gracie, hold on.
Okay.
Aristoka, let me quickly ask you one question, sir. Sorry, sir.
Just let me make my
Mr. Aristoka, please, let me quickly ask you this question.
Yeah.
If somebody stated that I have a recording, and on the day of that incident, I gave you 100,000, I gave Grace 100,000, and he brought a receipt of 100,000 out. All the other details were blurred, and Gracie is able to present the receipt of the same day for 10,000. What would you say about that individual?
Going on. Someone is not truthful then.
Okay, so that
lying.
means
That's what it means.
somebody's
Someone
lying. Okay, now, so I'm saying that this individual, he stated when he was giving his narration, because I remember he was announcing from platform to platform, evidence. I give 100,000. He presented a receipt of 100,000, and in our own investigation, we spoke to 3 people: the woman involved, the child, and Baba Mohbad. Without even speaking to Baba Mohbad, without even speaking to Gracie. And the only thing we requested from Gracie was 100,000 given to you. To God who made me, Gracie presented a bank statement signed of a 10,000 that was exchanged from this individual. Now, if this individual that is saying he gave 100,000 is presenting this audio, why would he lie in his quest to establish truth? Why is he saying he gave 100,000 when there's a record of 10,000?
Please, Bayo Bilon, I want to quickly say something, please.
I can show you. I have a copy of that receipt.
I want to say something.
The one is shared.
Jack,
And I have a receipt, bank statement of Gracie.
You just delayed my question.
Very quick one.
I wanted to address Gracie.
Very quick one. Wait. Sele ask a question. Wait. Sele ask a question. Wait.
Sele is not here now.
And Gracie said anybody can ask that question. So I'm asking that question now because Gracie is here. Let nobody answer for him.
Let me finish with Mr. Jack. Hold on now. Mr. Jack, hold on.
Did you say to Baba Mohbad that you're going to beat him in front of his child?
Hello?
No.
Hello? Mr. Jack?
You hear it to the audio. You don't need to have
Yes or no? No, I want to hear from him. Yes or no?
Mr. Jack, can I
block me?
Can I give you a brief explanation?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you very much. I call Baba not because he's that old to have me as a child. If we are from the same father, what we like? Are we like the third child in a family, the third sibling or fourth sibling to our Mohbad? And I want to tell you that I cannot be as close as that with my brother that we don't crack jokes. I might have said it jokingly as a brother. And if you see us playing or joking, Oga say a lot of things to me jokingly, and I do exchange jokes with Dawa very well, and it has always been friendly atmosphere, and we are very free to ourselves. I might have said it somewhere or whatever, that it was jokingly.
Okay,
Gorexi.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Sorry. So now,
Gorexi, no, Jack, hold on, Jack, calm
please,
down.
please. This is very important. This is very important because of what
Jack,
you said.
you're not the only ones on this class.
Please. Now, I want to say this. So what you're saying is that the fact that we heard in that audio where Baba Mohbad said,
hello, Jack.
Like
Jack,
you beat me is a lie.
Those voices were Raja of various conversations.
Thank you.
So don't pick on one or the other.
Gorexi, good morning.
At that period, I was calling
Gorexi, good morning.
Was recording.
Thunderfire, please. I don't appreciate your people or whoever is muting me.
That's
this platform
me.
is not for.
That's me, and that's just too bad. You can't not just jump in front of someone else. I don't give a shit.
I've been on this platform.
I'm trying to do what's fair.
Jack has been going at it for.
Thunderfire, calm down. Let my guy.
I'm trying to do what's fair, one person at a time.
Okay, I'll come to you, sir.
Hey, Thunderfire, you need to stop muting me. You're being disrespectful.
AFTV, Farabale, Ejo, Farabale. AFTV, Ejo.
Just leave.
Odisha, Farabale, Ejo.
Yeah, but Farabale. Jack has been on it forever. Now, I want to ask Bayo Billions some questions, and I want to ask Gorexi a question. So now, Bayo, for you, first I want to commend you for your effort, for being so composed, the way you've been answering the questions for over the hour since I've been here. So if you're the PR for the critical thinker, I will endorse you because you've not been fluttered and you've been answering consistently. So I just want to appreciate you for that. Now, my question for you as a critical thinker member, the management team and all the other teams have come and gone, and now we have the critical thinkers. Can you tell us what role, what blueprint does the critical thinkers have in catching the killer of Mohbad? What is your blueprint to catch the killer of Mohbad? That's for you. Now, for Gorexi, saying that you don't want to engage Sele, I think it's a mistake. Sele has been one of your critics, as I am, and it would be fair if you engage civilly with Sele and anybody that has any of these issues about you. You just said something that I like. You might have said what you said as a joke. That's what I want to take away from your conversation. Brothers play, friends play. And it is for you to come out and explain. And when you say might have, I don't buy the might have. If you say, I was joking with him, we play like that, that would make more sense than you saying might have. Might have means you are not even sure of what you did. Now, what you have done that bothers me, the Abuja slap, the Lagos slap, and the threat to slap in the front of the family, you need to clear your name. And if you did it because you were angry, people get angry. But don't keep us in limbo in the might have. So those are my questions. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Okay, let me just respond before Bayo do his own. Probably you are just calling in into the platform or you have been distracted. I have said it for clarity's sake and for you to have a precise answer to that incident. I have never slapped or laid my hand aggressively or angrily on Mr. Joseph Aloha. If I say I didn't touch him, we hug, we shake, we do embrace ourselves. But aggressively slap Bawa, I have never. Not Not even in my dream. I have never, Mr. Rukanti, I say I have never slapped or aggressively touched Baba Mohbad. Either the one tag or which or whatever.
Aggressive.
Well, hold on, Mr. Bayo. Hold on, Mr. Bayo. And for me to say Sele is one of my critics, fine, I love criticism. I embrace criticism. But you see, when criticism becomes mannerless, when there is no decorum in criticism, when there is no maturity in approach, then one should tend to avoid certain individuals. Because if it's here and I have to engage Sele in a question and answer the way we are doing now, this place will have been so toxic that I think we won't be where we are now. So that is why I have a foresight of knowing and seeing into what
Thank you for your explanation, Goresi. Thank you. Now, for you, how do you explain that audio where Baba said, "Oh, the one no me benye"? How do you explain it?
African TV, is that what you heard in that audio?
African TV.
Hold on.
No matter which line of the divide we belong, you are one of the few I respect in Africa in justice for Mohbad. Despite some mistakes you might have made, but at least I still look into certain things, your spirit, your doggedness, and your fighting spirit. But for you to now be taking certain things as a prelude to judgment is really very ridiculous.
Goresi, stop. I'm not attacking you. Stop. I'm not attacking you. I only want you to clarify to the public your position on that audio. The audio says,
I said it was a matter of various voices.
AFTV, I want to assist you a little bit. I want to assist AFTV a little bit. This is the IT guy.
Mr.
Right?
IT guy.
Mr. IT guy. This is, no, let me just drop this. Let me drop this one. Yeah. Let me just drop this one, please. I have a question for you. And alongside the question, this is for you, Gorexi. Do you naturally have a propensity to be violent? I haven't finished. Right. Or do you playfully invoke violence? Otherwise, do you have a flare of control in your utterances to suppress people by allowing them to believe that you're going to rain thunder on them?
I don't have I am not a violent person. Not in any home. No prosperity or violence in me. I am not a violent person, and I have never been violent in my life. I might be articulate. I might be vocal. I might have my reaction towards authorities. But to an individual, everyone is my friend, and I'm always very calm when it comes to human relations.
Gracie, please, let me quickly respond to Aristocrat, sir. Well, no, Aristocrat, sir, as I asked earlier, are you there, sir? Aristocrat. Yeah. Like I asked earlier, right? I said that if
Bayo, sorry, please answer my question. What is the blueprint to get Mohbad justice from the critical thinkers, please?
I don't know. That's not something. That is why it is called critical, and that is why it is called individuals' personal information. I don't want to talk about that. If questions have been asked, things that out there has been answered. I mean, if there's something that is out there that is important, I'll put it right there.
Are you saying the critical thinkers don't have a blueprint on how to find who killed Mohbad? Is that what you're saying?
I do not have any blueprint to share with you, sir.
No, you are the critical thinker. Sorry,
I do not have. My brother. I do not have.
This is not a fight. Calm down, Bayo.
No. I just said I don't have anything to share with you, sir.
Bayo, you don't need to share with me. This is the public. It's not about me. Question is for the public.
AFTV, we've asked the question earlier, and it's not willing to answer it. I think we need to.
Yes, it's not willing to answer. Then what are you thinking? Well, if you're critical thinkers, what are you thinking? If you're not thinking of what killed Mohbad and how to find the killer, what are you thinking?
Now you are going aggressive. Someone that asks question has the right to say the answer or not.
Aristocrat.
Aggressive about
Aristocrat. Now,
can I drop?
No, aristocrat.
Hold
on. Aristocrat. Like I said in the quest of us hammering on this audio, some people choose not to want to listen to the audio in a way that they will understand exactly what's going on. Some of us don't want to also look at why is this audio recorded and why it is out there. And some of us don't want to listen to the fact that on what basis, when you are trying to reveal the truth, you started the lies. So if you are saying that in the presentation you had, to say you're revealing the truth, because I remember that there was a poster on that. You revealed the truth, and this is what you said you gave Gracie on the 31st of March. All right, this is you, this is your account, this is your exchange, and based on the critical thinkers' way of finding out, this is a signed document. You can see it is signed by the bank. Look at the top, the other page where it's signed, and on the same date, this is you, 31st. All right, March. This is the balance in the account. All right. Each channel's electronic transfer between customer via GTB Bank. This is the name of the individual that sent the money. This is how much that was sent. 10,000, revealing the truth. So, I mean, if the foundation is bad, what will the building do?
Go to the narration, please. Go to the narration. So there's that we know now who sent the money. Go to the narration.
This is you send that now.
What's on the narration? The narration, that place.
Yeah, look at it now.
Money from who?
Look at it. Can you read it?
Okay. Go. Yes.
So why will you come out to say you gave 100,000 when you gave 10,000?
Showing 100,000.
Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, revealing the truth. I mean, revealing the truth. Now let's be sincere with ourselves. The situation of recording. I mean, after our investigation, a lot of things was revealed. I'm not going to talk about it.
Bayo, forget about the recording. You're not the individual who is involved.
Hold on, Jack. Bayo, what's it called? Lagata is there. Let Lagata come up. No. Let's not be silly.
I'm talking to aristocrats.
Lagata, please get Lagata up. Lagata is there. Let him come up.
I don't want to declare.
You get what I'm saying, right?
That's something to
what I'm saying, right? Mr. Jack, hold on. Mr. Jack, hold on now. Mr. Jack, hold on now.
Because Bayo,
I'm talking to aristocrats now. I'm talking to aristocrats. Aristocrats, like I said, if all of this is revealing the truth,
someone
is clear.
His own. Yes.
So
thank you.
The audio too can be said is lies, right?
Hello, Jack.
Why will you do that?
That's my question.
Jack, hold on. Jack, let me listen to Jack because I'll do any more from now.
Yes, aggressive. Before you go down,
can we please give a very wicked lady a chance to talk? Please, thank you. Very wicked lady, please speak.
Okay, so aggressive, please don't drop.
Okay, everyone. My question is, we have seen the transaction that been made between each other. Because I don't really know. It is not clear if Julie is sent in money. And my question is, Even though you send him money to go to Baba, and you now later find out that there is a little bit of violence going on in the background, what is his own reaction? Like, did he decide to cover the whole stuff down by not calling Guresi out or by not asking him? Because even in the voice note, there is nowhere Lagata claimed to defend Baba in that voice note. Did he intentionally shut his eyes, like he does not know that there is something like that going on in that audio? What is his own side of story? Because in this voice note, it is not only Guresi was involved. If Gracie decide to deny, why can't the other person come up and come and tell us what happened in that voice note?
Hello, sister. Hello. Let me answer that. That is a very good manifestation that the audio was manipulated. You heard violence on the other side and you were smiling. If you listen to his responses in that conversation, it was just smiling. And you claim that I slapped Baba on the other side.
That question is not for you. Allow somebody else ask that question from him.
Thank you very much.
So Thunderfire, can I ask Gracie my question now?
What happened? Oh, okay. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. Gracie, I want to respectfully ask this question. Oh, is he gone? Is he left?
Good Gracie is not the only one in that voice note.
I was gonna ask him that, since he said that the audio, the recording is like a merger, like they merge different different voices, like maybe what he has said at some particular times, they mash them together. So I was gonna ask him that, is it then safe to say that that means it's actually what he has said at one particular point in time that were matched together, things like that were matched together? And again, I wanted him to be clear on the question I asked him earlier on, that does he not want to tell us that it is that we should not believe the voice of Mohbad's dad there, where he clearly said that like an action has been done. Like,
let me help you. Mr. Jack, let me help you. So,
please, he's no more here.
Aduke, let me quickly say one or two things. Based on our own investigation, we find out that this particular individual was calling the same woman behind the camera without the consent and without Baba Mohbad's awareness, and at a point sent money without Baba Mohbad's knowledge, without any member of the family's knowledge. You understand? So I would say that doing all of that is mischievous, is wrong. Why are you sending somebody else's wife's money without the consent of the husband? Why are you calling her without the husband's consent? So I would say the same way you've been recording your